Alright, welcome to this session of 6 Idiots and 1 Dice. You guys have finally left the port of Aldrich to set sail into your destination town. After going through an arm wrestling contest and some information gathering, some of you have finally managed to get the armor you absolutely deserve, and someone else has acquired a ring of protection for a surprisingly cheap price. And so, we should all get ready for this next session. So far, you have managed to go through the night with just seeing a shark, and then suddenly a fight with the Bugbear captain, which you have managed to completely subdue and managed to keep throwing off one of his other crewmates into the ocean, who keeps failing to come back up.
Fuck yeah.
And so, let's have fun for the next session.
Let's do
Stop drawing these shitty things, oh my god.
Can we clear the board?
Clear the board, please. Yes, thank you.
There we go. Okay.
Oh right, they were the fish which was beating the bugbear to death.
Can we agree that they're barracudas?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, they're barracudas.
God damn it.
I also thought they weren't barracudas because they just swam against him instead of actually biting him, didn't they?
The thing is, with
Very
the
low
barracudas,
intelligent
they're young
barracudas?
barracudas, so they don't have as sharp teeth as they should have. Also,
Okay.
a real barracuda is actually pretty big.
That's all the reason we need. Hey, which one of us is the most intelligent in the party?
Awkward silence.
The bugbear.
Andrew, I want you to check the enemy ship for it might be a mimic.
What?
What if they're riding a giant mimic? Think about it.
Why wouldn't it have not eaten them?
It's patient.
Okay, can we just get on with
And
it?
Let's do this.
Well,
Let's
you have
do
subdued
this.
the Bugbear captain. What would you like to do with him?
Interrogate him.
I think that the most charismatic members of this party should be the ones to interrogate.
No.
Well, yeah,
no,
so
no.
get your fucking ass over here and do it.
Can we vote him off the island?
I think I need to do it as a duo, so I need a partner.
Oh my god, Ender, come over.
I would like to dismiss my sword.
Alright.
And do you guys think we'll be able to finish a rest and nothing else will happen?
Well, maybe someone should check the ship.
We already checked the ship, there's nothing interesting.
Check it for loot.
There's nothing interesting in it, I'm too lazy to go back.
Well, what about supplies,
guys-
like food?
No wait.
the enemy ship.
I'll go on the lookout.
Is it alright if I loot the bodies?
Sure, you can loot the bodies.
Yay.
See, the kind of shit you get away with in RPGs. Like, oh, casually gonna loot the murdered corpse of my enemies.
We've just been on a killing spree. You know what's next? Shopping!
Hey,
my God.
hey, Amatrix, how long are you going to be Spider-Man for?
Not
Mm,
that
Until
you
he
can
fades
reply.
away.
why not forever? It's cool.
First of all, you can't reply. You're a bloody spider.
Okay, can we just interrogate the fucker?
Okay, someone kick him awake.
Well,
I'll do
to
that.
start with, Gracies, you find some daggers and some money, but about 2 silvers worth, and that's it.
Hooray! Now I have 5 silvers.
You don't want to say that out loud. That's why I've
Go fetch
That was out of character. Grassies would not say it like that. She's too...
we all know she would.
Oh my god, I've only just realised. If you click on your character and you're dragging him and you press space, it measures it.
What?
If you're dragging your character and you press space, it measures it.
It brings up a ruler.
Oh my god.
That is so
Wow.
useful.
That's cool.
You
Okay,
won't forget where you measured.
someone kick the captain awake.
I'll kick the captain away.
I don't want to do it because I have a pedicure.
I'll do it. I'm kicking him right now. Like kick, push.
And I'll be on lookout in case
I'm
any
just
more
staying
stupid
here where
goblin
it's
ships
safe.
come.
Alright, you kick the captain like. So he's like, let
Wake the fuck
me
up,
out of this!
bitch.
Let me out!
No. Tell us
Did you tie him up?
stuff. Wait, what do we ask him for?
You guys back off. I think Ander and I has this under
Fucking-
control. Trust me, we know how to talk
Interrogate
to
him
people.
already.
Okay, bye.
I would like to ask the Bugbear
Before
his
you
name.
start, wait a second.
Oh, okay.
I would like to cast Detect Thoughts.
You have
Alright.
You have to detect thoughts.
He does.
Have Detect Thoughts.
Hey, Ender, guess what I'm thinking?
Thought detected.
I would like to focus on Winslow and know their surface thoughts.
Thoughts detected.
What are your
He's
surface thoughts,
thinking about
Winslow?
food.
And then you cast the spell, and it's just like the sound of wind.
Surface thoughts is just nothing. Right, I would like to focus it towards the Bugbear, and after the first casting, 6 seconds later, I would like to use my action to focus it further, causing him to make a Wisdom saving throw.
What is he
Alright.
dreaming?
So his first surface thoughts are just extreme anger over the incompetence of his crew, and that he's at the resignation. Was like, I can't believe these guys are so incompetent. You have to do everything yourself because you can't trust anybody.
If Anders' eyes weren't already just grey, they would just be slowly glazing over.
Oh boy.
So if he makes a Wisdom saving throw, if he beats 15.
He does not make it.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Alright.
zero in on his mind.
Where is it? If he fails, you gain insight into reasoning, if any, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind, such as something it worries over, loves, or hates. And this can continue going for an entire minute, so you may want to get interrogating Darius.
Hello, sir. What's your name?
What's that matter to you?
Right, we're clearly not getting off on a good point. Now, tell me, you're here on a boat attacking us. Dick move, might I say. Can I ask you why you're here?
What's it look like?
Man, we're getting nowhere. Right, I'm gonna cast Charm Person on him. Can I do that?
He's a goblinoid.
Okay, before I do that, Ander, what do you want to do?
I was asking, from those questions, do I detect anything from his thoughts? What's he thinking?
He's very indignified that he has to deal with this very flamboyant guy with the pompadour and kilt, and he's just very, very annoyed at him.
Oh my god, do it.
I mentally stick my
Winslow.
middle finger at him.
Winslow, you
What?
talk to him.
Winslow, would you be a deer and kick him in the nuts?
No,
No.
just talk to him.
You know, man, you kinda suck. Right? We weren't that much. You should have been able to take us on. How can you call yourself a warrior?
This isn't going to go well.
Oh, what do you think, huh?
Well, I'm saying if you were paid to, like, stop us, well, you did a very poor job. You should commit harakiri now.
Oh my god, we need him alive. I would like to cast Charm Person on the captain.
He's a goblinoid.
Oh,
You
fuck, doesn't
can't.
work then. Okay,
It worked. It worked in the Adventure Zone.
If he can
Okay.
speak, he can't be charmed.
Oh yeah, so Ander, from the thoughts from the way that Winslow is questioning him, you feel a sense of confusion, like, stop? What do you mean, stop?
okay.
What was
I
your
would like
goal?
I'd
guys
like
are doing
to
terrible
get all
at
up
this.
all up next to him, put my arm around on his shoulder, and whisper
wait.
into his ear.
And do you realize that I have no charisma at all? Like, do you realize I have -1 in charisma? Why do you want me to interrogate him?
Because he hates this guy.
He loves me.
I say, pointing at
Talk
Darius.
to him yourself. He doesn't know you. I'm sure he fucking hates me as well. So it's gonna go very fucking
Alright,
far.
what the hell do we want to know from him and quickly? The spell only lasts for a
Why
minute.
did he attack us?
Can Amatrix sneak away from the conversation?
For sure he can.
Alright. He sneaks away from the conversation.
Are you going to say anything else? I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh wait, I probably should turn
I only
back
heard
too.
silence. I wasn't sure if there was anyone saying anything.
Okay.
Oh, I should probably turn back as well. Can you turn me back?
Sure.
Right.
I would like to whisper into his ear.
I would like to just
Oh,
pull
God.
Darius away and just put my hand over his mouth and start talking to the bugbear.
Okay. Wait, can I make a strength saving throw?
I think it'd be more dex, because I'm not that strong.
Can I make a dexterity saving throw? Which one do I need to do?
Can't stop talking
Okay,
to
is
me,
it
I'm in
D20
a
plus
second.
4?
Okay, so what was going on? Because I was moving things back and forth to make sure everyone's character was in the right spots.
Darius wants to whisper to him, and I just want to pull him away and put my hand over his mouth.
23, you fail.
Right, so I think like make a strength check for Ander, and then
Strength!
Just get
and
ready.
then
I just did a dexterity for Darius.
okay, that makes sense because like duck out the way.
Strength! I'm not meaning to punch him.
You have to
Fine.
beat 23.
Oh! I got
Nope.
16.
Well, because of all that times with where Winslow like flat out sucker punches Darius, he still has that training down. You try to drag him away, he's like, nope, you can't even reach his
Okay.
horns.
I like to whisper into the guy's ear. I like to say to him that we killed his friends and we fed his other friends to a bunch of barracudas. And if he doesn't tell us what we need to know, I swear I will make it my life's mission to murder him and destroy him utterly and completely, and everyone he knows and loves.
Okay. So basically, you're doing intimidation check.
Yes.
Yep, an
that.
intimidation check.
Okay, it's plus 4 again. 23.
Good job. You got the same roll.
And
Wow,
with
now
that,
thank
the
you.
Bugbear Captain just flat out growls in your ear, and just you don't get anything else from it, but from Ander you sense an increasing level of indignation that the second those ropes get cut down, he's gonna tear the guy a new one.
Oh my god! And we all let him
Nice.
do it. You realize?
Doris, you're just antagonizing him at this point.
Isn't that what we all do? Here?
I ask him what
No,
he's
no.
doing here.
Look, the more you annoy him, the less he's going to talk to you, dude.
We
Well,
just
just
want to
sitting
know
there
why
like,
he's here.
Eventually he'll be so annoyed at me, he'll just tell me what I want to know. Just
Fucking
get rid of
ask
me.
him why he's here and why he attacked us.
I'm asking him why he's here. He's not answering us.
Okay.
He's just sitting there
Okay.
growling at you. He's kind of like blocking off anything Darius is gonna throw at him.
Well, I'm going to go through his pockets and see if I can find anything.
He's all webbed up, remember?
Yeah, you
He's all
can't even
whipped
get
up.
his. you can't
I
even get
think
his
we should
Night
point
Star
the
or
cannons
whatever.
at him.
Why?
I think you should shut it for a second. Bugbear Captain. Why is it that you attacked us? Was it the normal, just pillaging and looting? And I'm going to concentrate on his thoughts and see if I essentially hit onto the truth there.
Well, for him in his thoughts, for him, he's not working for any greater purpose. He's a pirate, basically. He needs to do this to survive, because anywhere else, no one's gonna look at him and think of he's gonna do anything good. So he kind of gave up on life and decided, you know what? If society paints me as bad, I'm going to be the best bad guy there's going to be. And so he is there just to pillage.
Point to note, he is very aware that I am in his head.
I know, and he's also starting to get annoyed with you.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
sorry for
Can we
Show him the
recruit
note.
Can we recruit
tying
him?
you up. I don't think recruiting him is going to be a good idea unless
Yeah,
you want
but
your
like we're
arms
giving
missing.
him a purpose. He obviously like needs a purpose in life that isn't pillaging.
You have no idea that he's thinking that.
Well, you're.
Winslow requires a new servant.
Well, fuck you, son. Maybe you should just like talk about what you're hearing, like share with the
This
party.
this spell lasts a single minute.
Well, get good, make use of your time.
So, to make best use of my time, I just need to ask constant questions and read his mind, and then at the end I can explain things to people. Is there anything else that we need to ask him? He's essentially just a pirate and he's pirating us.
Ask him
or
where he
trying to.
comes from.
Ask him why he's so dumb.
Shut up.
That's not helping. Is there any place you call a base or home?
He refuses to say, but you get this image of a coast with a very distinct point in the cliff, and that's about all you can get from him.
Ask him if he has
Alright,
a Rubik's
he lives near a
Cube.
cliff.
Why?
The puzzle. I've got to find it.
Ask him if he
How
has
long
any
has this
treasure.
conversation? How long has this conversation been going on for?
I assume that each question is about 6 seconds, so I think it's getting maybe 1 or 2 questions left.
Can I ask
Okay.
something?
Go
What?
ahead.
I'm gonna ask the Bugbear, do you have any treasure on this ship?
Well, you
pirate,
can't
right?
ask him directly.
I just asked him.
He just like gives you this look, as in like he's not going to say anything to you guys at all. And from what Ander can read, he does have a letter and scroll in there, but at the moment he can't even read them himself.
Right, well, I think we've thoroughly pissed this guy off.
Throw him overboard.
No,
I'm
no.
breaking his neck and going through his pocket before.
And I also
Oh,
kind of want
nice.
that weapon of his, 'cause that's...
You already have a Morning Star.
I want another one!
What the fuck is wrong?
Why
with
not?
At this point, I assume my spell ends.
Hmm.
you? Do you have like a fetish for weapons? Is that what this is?
I want to
You guys do with him whatever you want, but if you kill him, just make it merciful and quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna break his
I would
neck.
like to cast Calm Emotions.
He's a goblinoid.
It just
I think
suppresses
calm-
strong emotions in a... Oh, yes. Okay, group of people. This is one.
But let's continue. I just want to look this up. I won't question the DM though.
I cast Sleep on him.
Alright.
I'm putting him back to sleep for later use.
Alright, roll your dice.
What do I need to roll again? It's
5d8.
5d8, okay.
Oh yeah, it does say humanoid.
22, is that enough to put him to sleep?
Yep. He like gives you one last death glare before he hits the floor and starts snoring again.
So,
We should take him to a break.
Winslow, are you just gonna cut off his head?
What?
Or
Now's your
kill him,
chance
right?
to kill him if you want.
Oh, yeah.
No, wait,
Or
we
we could
should draw-
keep him for later. We could
No,
use
we
him as
should
a
draw on his
hostage.
face.
Well, in
We should
any
draw on his
case,
face.
I'm gonna cut up the web and go through his pockets.
And then tie him up, right?
Sure.
Make sure he's secured before you go through his pockets.
We should
Yeah,
draw on
sure.
his
You
face.
know, I'm gonna take the web and like tie his hands, but not his entire body, so he can't like use his hands. And I'm just gonna go through his pockets.
Make
So
sure you get
is
his
that-
legs too.
Investigation, right?
Yep.
So it's like 1d20 plus my modifier.
Oh, and Grassies, you can finally pick up his morning star that he was holding on to.
I would like to investigate
16.
the captain's cabin.
Alright, roll for investigation.
It's
Darius
1d20 plus 1.
and Winslow, you find that he has this pouch of gold coins in there, about 5 of them, and in there's also a fancy compass that does not point north, surprisingly.
I'm keeping that.
Maybe it's one of those Jack Sparrow compasses that points to your desire.
And that's about the only thing else left in there that interests you, aside from like some extra stuff for like food and stuff, but eh.
Well, I'm keeping the compass, and that makes me 5 gold more, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what if the compass points to something specific?
Yeah, that's why I'm keeping.
You don't know that they've got a compass.
No, he
Yeah,
just
you're-
looted one.
You're behind the
Yeah,
mask.
yeah,
you
but
can't
Darius doesn't know that.
Oh, no,
Winslow
I'm just
has a
saying, like,
compass.
out of context.
see. Yeah, I get you.
Okay, I got 17 in my investigation.
All right, you find this letter that's interestingly enough written in Goblin that even though he says he can't read it, you're pretty sure he's lying about that because he's a goblinoid. He should be able to read Goblin, and you also find a map that's written in bizarre script that you don't recognize.
Found Goblin letter. Anything else in there? No money, chests, goods, maps.
You find a whole bunch of books about his logs on the ocean, if that's any interest to you.
Is it in common?
Yes.
Does it say anything that could give me any information towards where he comes from and what his mission is?
There are some things in there, but it's more like written in pirate code, so you might need to spend some time to decipher it.
I will take him.
Alright.
Found ship logs.
Right. In the meantime, can I be on lookout for any other ships that may be coming?
Sure. Roll for perception.
Let's see. Perception plus 5, so that's our d20 plus 5.
So far, you see, since it's also since it is also night, even with your dark vision, you don't see anything too suspicious.
Right.
So, what are we gonna do with this dude? Are we just gonna...
We should put him in the brig, take the ship's cannons and the cannonballs for ourselves, and set the ship on fire.
Sure.
Why can't we just, kill him? I mean...
Because
Or we could
he
just
can obviously read the letter.
wait. That guy is a pirate, right? And he's
Yeah.
obviously quite experienced. So maybe he has a bounty on his head. So maybe we should take him on board and bring him to like the police or some shit, and maybe get a reward for it.
I really doubt it would be worth it.
I still
Fuck
think
you!
we
I
should
need
keep
money.
him. We should put it to a vote.
I mean,
I
if
vote we keep him and
if we
bring him
keep
to the
him-
authorities.
If we keep him prisoner, he has a chance to, escape, kill
Yeah,
us
but
all in our
he's-
sleep.
He's
If we
only
almost
kicked his
dead.
ass before, we can kick his ass again.
He's almost dead anyway.
And I can
He's
just keep
like-
him asleep.
He's like heavily injured and stuff.
Resting helps heal injuries, and you can only keep him asleep for a minute at a time.
Still.
I say we just throw him overboard.
We should put it to a group, we should put it to a party vote.
Who votes to keep him and bring him to the authorities? type
I
in
vote against it.
Type in the roll chat. That's 2 to 1.
Charm, where are you?
That's actually 2 to 2. Charm's typing. Charm doesn't care?
Oh my god. Who's the tiebreaker? Sub.
Sub is the tiebreaker. It's 2 to 2. Mercy. Oh, okay. Guess
No,
we're killing him. Guess we're killing him.
I mean,
Darius
Amatrix hasn't voted yet.
Who hasn't?
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
Westland
okay,
has.
okay. In
Westland
that
has.
case, can we decapitate him so I can keep the head and bring the head to the authorities?
Do whatever you want, dude.
Sure.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do that.
But just
Alright.
don't make it smell,
Well-
because we're going to be on sea with a decapitated head for a while, so...
We could have had a
Give a
full
shout.
body and a head.
This is your fault.
Yeah,
It's all your fault.
obviously.
I'm gonna, you know, hit him with my quarterstaff while he's downed. And I'm also gonna use 2 hands. So, let's first of all roll the d20. See if I hit him. I think that hits.
Yeah, you do hit him.
Okay, so roll d8 plus, what is it, 3? Yeah, it's
No,
2
it's
handed.
and that's automatically a critical hit.
So,
And he's at 0 hit points now.
So that's
he's
15.
dead.
Oh wait, not 15.
Okay, can someone help me move the cannons onto the ship?
Oh wait,
And,
wait, that was
sat
15.
down
Okay,
against
never
the
mind.
mast.
what, is he still alive?
He wakes up roaring.
You guys are
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll bash him with the great sword.
Alright, roll.
So it's, 1d20 plus 4.
14. He's
That-
prone on the ground,
Is
so
he-
is that an advantage or
I think
Yes.
he's at disadvantage, right?
No,
Yeah,
no,
so roll again.
Winslow's at advantage for.
Yeah, but like he's
attacking
tied up
because
and not
he's prone.
moving, so.
his armor
Yeah,
class
he-
is 17?
Oh,
He's on the ground. Roll again. You
Keep
have
trying
advantage
till you do
because
it.
he's on the ground.
Only plus 4. Well, fuck this shit.
Nope. So this Bugbear captain, he gets up and like runs out into the ocean and like and basically starts cursing you. It was like, Goblin King will see to this.
Fuck you! I want my bounty. Okay, can I jump in the water after him?
No, Winslow, don't.
I want
mean,
my
he-
fucking money, dude.
I mean, he is running out of your threatened area, so you both have an attack of opportunity on him to see if you can get him from running overboard.
Attack him!
Okay,
I'll do
attack
it.
him. Attack him.
Go for his legs!
Okay, who's rolling?
Both
20.
Winslow and Grassy's.
Both of
What
you
am
at
I
the same
rolling?
time.
What am I rolling?
The same again, a d20 plus 4.
Alright, you knock him out again. So he-
Knock him
out.
out.
Not 20!
Oh!
Ah,
Alright,
killed him.
I'm pretty sure that will kill him.
Yeah. Go
Okay.
roll your damage.
I wanna say I just give like a huge fucking slash with the great sword and his head just like flies off.
Alright.
So what happens is that as soon as he gets up, I like slam him like on the neck with the quarterstaff, and then Winslow just like comes in with the sword and is just like bam, dead.
He did.
You both
He did.
double team him and he goes down. You now have acquired a Bugbear captain head.
Fuck yeah.
If we find a necromancer, can we revive the head?
And make it talk.
I
No.
need
And
to
make
go
it
do
Can
talk.
make
research
it
on that.
talk. Or we could just like, isn't there like a ventriloquist spell or some shit?
Wait, Atlas, is this a reference to God of War?
Perhaps.
I'm
I'm more
gonna.
thinking about Beetlejuice when he has like a bunch of shrunken heads.
So his body's all like everything valuable is taken off of him, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Unless
I'm gonna
someone wants
throw-
to take his coat.
Is
I'll
it a
take
nice
his
coat?
I'm taking his coat.
It
It's
is
mine.
pretty nice captain's coat.
It's mine now.
Wow.
Okay, someone help me move the cannons.
Okay,
I'm
I'll
Roll
go.
going
strength
to
check to
levitate.
move them.
Okay, 1d20 plus 4. No, what? plus
Strength
4.
check? Okay,
Yep, strength checks for those who wants to move the cannons.
okay, so it's
7.
1d20
Okay,
plus
well, fuck this. Fuck
I'll
you
still
now, I'm
be
not
on
helping
lookout
you.
because I don't want to
apparently.
help you guys.
13.
You struggle and struggle and struggle, and they're pretty tough to move.
Come on, guys! If we get attacked by another pirate ship, we need to defend ourselves.
Yeah, but I'm on lookout, so that's a very important.
What
part,
about the
so-
rest of yous?
I'm gonna
Well, I
just
tried
throw
helping
the-
you and it failed, so.
I'm gonna start throwing the bodies overboard. So
We're
Yeah.
setting the ship on fire anyway.
whatever. Let's feed the fish.
Fuck the fish. The sharks didn't
Hey.
come when we called for them.
The fish helped us.
Just barracudas. Andrew, I need your help to move the cannons. Come on, man.
He's just sat on the floor, leaning up against the mast, eyes closed.
You're asking a guy with -1 in strength for help.
Minus,
Well,
minus
he asked
2.
the guy with -1
Minus-
in charisma to integrate someone.
Charm,
Minus 2.
I have an
strength,
idea.
actually.
Charm, float the cannons, and then we can use a rope to just float them on board.
I've already used it.
Oh my god. How
Isn't it a cantrip or something?
Nope.
No.
No.
She can only it acts as an ability she can only use once a day.
Yeah, but like,
Like-
I
wait,
have
didn't
gust.
she have
Like
a
your
long
infernal
rest?
legacy.
Okay.
know
Oh,
what?
I get it. So it's like one of her. It's her race ability.
You know
Yeah,
what?
it's her
Fine,
race.
I'll help you.
Can you even help me?
Yeah, I have 14 strength
Okay.
and plus 2.
You're more ripped than I am, so give it a go. Or else I'm setting the ship on fire and not even looking back.
D20 plus 2.
I'm just gonna go over here.
Yes.
So you, Amatrix, Darius, and Winslow take about an hour to get one cannon onto the ship.
Wow,
We're
Perfect.
only getting one. We're only getting.
Oh my
fucking
god,
one.
we fucking suck.
What about the cannonballs?
Make another strength check.
Oh my fucking.
We need ammo.
You guys, why? I'm just kind of gonna meditate for a little bit, so yeah.
None of you are thinking ahead.
Ander would like to get up and actually inspect these cannons and see if he can figure out, if at all, how they work.
You just put the
roll
thing in the
investigation.
thingy, set it on fire, and hope something good happens.
You never know, they may be
Darius
arcane.
and
I
the
mean,
favor.
why not?
So, how much cannonballs can we move?
You bring in about half an hour, you manage to bring one at a time.
Okay, can
They're
we
really
ask
heavy.
the sailors downstairs to help us?
They're dead.
Our sailors are dead?
Not your sailors, but it's kind of like Gerald's the one navigating the ship, and then so you're gonna have
Can I
to
ask Gerald to move a cannon over?
Hey, don't diss Gerald, man.
No, I imagine he's like a strong old man, you know? What if he has like,
Yeah.
what if he's one of those like god tier NPCs who's like,
He's like
amazing.
a JoJo man. He's like a JoJo
What do I need to
man,
roll
but
to
he's-
see if Ander can figure out the cannon?
He
investigation.
disguises
or,
his muscles under his clothes.
investigation, I believe.
It's up to you. Investigation.
And then Winslow can bring two up at a time, much easier than you can, Darius.
I'm sorry, I'm just weak, okay?
Yes,
So for
cry.
these cannons, you figure out that these are pretty shuttily made improvised cannons by goblins, and you're not sure how they managed to get it to fire.
Oh boy.
For anyone watching, Ander is literally just running his hands over them, not entirely looking straight at them, just running his hands over, trying to inspect.
By the way, Sub, I
feel
can't see
things
your
out.
rolls in the chat.
Yeah, that's because I rolled that straight to purple.
Oh, okay.
You could do that.
Okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to roll to safely set the other ship on fire?
Do you have any
how
way
would
of
you set
setting
it on
things on
fire
fire?
first?
I would like to check the. I would like to check the ship for gunpowder.
I mean,
And for
currently,
matches.
Amatrix and Winslow
I
are
have
still on
a
the ship.
tinderbox.
Oh yes, Nesla, please set their ship on fire.
Fine.
I
It
appreciate
should take me
it.
there.
You know, a
If you're trying
tinderbox
to
is
set the
usually...
ship on fire, I can probably do that without you guys using anything.
Oh yes, then please do that.
Let's get everyone off the ship.
There's
You don't
nothing
need Amatrix.
valuable or anything that we don't want to be burning down.
I already
on that
checked
ship.
the captain's cabin, and I think Grassy's checked the insides, and we looted the captain and the goblins. So I think we're good.
And it takes us way too long to get a fucking cannon over, so...
Is the ship
Because none
still
of you
next to
fucking
us?
helped.
Is the ship still next to us?
Yes.
So we need to
Let's-
leave right away.
Yeah, let's ride
I would
away
recommend
first.
you push it away slightly, tell me where it is, and I will fire several firebolts at it.
Okay, strong people, do that, please.
Fine.
Or we could just, sail the ship away.
That
That's too
too.
easy.
Amatrix,
Too easy.
please call some fish to push away the ship.
Fish, push away our ship.
Summon a whale.
Animal handling check?
I shall wait until someone informs me that the ship is away before firing several firebolts at it.
Right. Purple,
Okay,
do
the
I
ship
do
is
an-
currently a few inches away from us. I think we're good.
Okay, Purple, do I do an animal handling check for the fish to push our ship away?
Yes.
Okay.
Fishies, please.
Fish, please.
Oh,
In
God.
purple, do I add the shit? Like, do I add the bugbear head and the compass in my equipment?
If you click on other possessions, add it to other holdings.
Shit.
Okay, I'll
Okay, other holdings. Goblin. Letter. Pirate. Ship. Log. Written. In. Pirate. Code. Cool.
Okay, look, the fish. They're doing their job.
Thank you, fish. For one time you're not useless, because you clearly can't eat a live bugbear.
And with that, you see this bunch of little barracudas just like ramming themselves on the ship. About an hour later, they managed to get it about a foot away from you guys.
Did we just like wait 3 hours just doing shit?
But now we're better for it.
Ander will go back to sitting at the base of the mast until he is told that the ship is far enough away, and then directed to where it is before firing up several fireballs.
While you guys are doing that, I'm going to take a long rest.
A long rest is 8 hours.
Yes,
Are
I'm
you
going to
gonna
go do
just go
that.
to sleep?
We were halfway through one anyway, and we haven't finished one.
I was on watch, so
I'll be on watch.
I'm going to
Yeah.
bed, basically.
We were halfway through a long rest. We haven't completed it yet.
Well, I like to continue my long rest.
I
You'd
mean,
like to continue going back to sleep.
Yes.
I'm gonna see where the guy, steering our ship is and be like, hey, why aren't we going anywhere?
Yeah, Gerald.
go.
Fuck, man.
Let's
Wow.
go, dude.
Don't
Where are
diss
you?
Gerald, man.
Okay,
Alright,
should
so
we,
Lander, have you
should
set it
we,
on
like-
fire yet? Or
should we-
has no one
I-
told him to set it on fire yet?
No one's
Should
told
we
him.
for
put
someone
the
to
goblin
inform me.
corpses in the sea?
Yes.
you
Also,
guys already
someone
did
tell him
that.
to set the ship on fire.
And
I'll tell. I'll
And tell
tell.
him where it is. Because he's blind.
Where is it?
It's like over there.
I just have my arm out with just some fire crackling around my fingers, and I'm just literally waving it around, going, "Where?"
Over there.
Over there.
Darius,
I
seriously.
assume they end up eventually directing me enough.
Like exactly east.
I don't think over there is a very accurate description of where the ship is.
But he's blind. That's what makes it funny.
He's
Oh,
not really blind, though.
I, as a kind person, direct
don't know that. You
direct
don't think
his
he is.
arm towards the ship.
I personally, as an out-of-character person, think he's not really blind.
I think he is blind. He's just doing the daredevil thing.
I haven't watched Daredevil. I
Okay,
wouldn't know
it's
the
right in
reference.
front of you. Just fucking throw the fireball. How have you lived up until this point?
Normally, things make noise.
Like,
Can't
there's barracudas
So you
bashing
can't hear
around.
the-
Just follow that sound.
There are waves lapping against our
Oh
ship.
my god, it's in front of you. It's like 10 feet in front of you.
Thank you.
I direct his
Fire
arm
some
Oh
towards the ship.
fireballs at the ship.
You know what? I'll just fucking pick you up and throw you at it. Like that, you'll be able to feel it. Sounds like a deal?
Why are we so mean to each other?
Everyone cluelessly says, "Ander, look over there."
I said right in front of you. How hard
Look.
can it be?
Look.
Like it's just the fireballs. Just throw it and it just land where it needs to land.
This concludes the session of 6 Idiots, 1 Dice, everyone. Goodbye.
No, we're getting on land before this session ends. We're getting a fucking happy population then.
So with that, after much a trial and tribulation and a lot of trying to communicate to a blind person, finally the ship has fireballs on it. And the ship is slowly burning in the background as you guys make your way over to the next town.
Thanks for learning. I think I did good.
And so, with the rest of you guys taking your respective watches that you wanted to do, and so far, you come back, check it out, checking to see if there's any more of those pirate ships that's coming after you, and then nothing happens. And you guys finally make it to the port.
I would like to
Finished
sell
the
this
long
cannon to the nearest sailor, Captain.
Have we
I
finished a long rest?
I would like to go to like...
Oi!
What?
Shush! Have we finished a long rest?
Yes, you have now finished a long rest.
Okay.
Yes. I am well rested.
Well rested, indeed.
Alright. And you guys have made it to the to the next town.
Finally.
Yay.
Okay, so restoring HP and shit, right?
Yeah, just click
If
the
you-
long rest button and it'll do everything.
Yeah, if you click on yourself, on your icon.
We're at a place called Riber Marline.
Marlentine.
I think that's the name of the river.
Oh yeah, River Marlintine. Whatever, we know where we are.
I mean, I think the name is quite literally.
Okay,
the
look,
biggest
there's
word
like
at
a
the top
bunch
of
of
the map.
names everywhere. Okay, I don't want to feel judged.
It's
Okay,
the biggest
okay.
name at the top of the map.
Don't judge me.
Where's the nearest place where I can go, like, deposit the head and get my bounty?
Well, to start off, you finally guys land in there. You meet Gerald goes and meets the shipmaster and is talking to him about finally arriving with the goods from the other town. And for here, he starts loading up other materials to send back to Aldrich, because this is usually a two-way trip. And so for him, from the shipmaster, oh, thank you for bringing Gerald, and he gives who's going up to the shipmaster to
Me.
with Gerald.
Me.
I will hang with Gerald.
No, okay, and I'm gonna need someone with high charisma to come with me just in case, like, they try to arrest me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll...
Let me just finish this one first, and then I go with you, okay?
Yes.
Alright, and then so the guy doesn't really look and just gives Andrew this pouch, and from the way how it feels, like, this is about 200 gold in a bag.
Dude, what?
So
I
Andrew
want
had
some of
back
this.
200 gold, and I was like, yeah, thanks guys, thanks for bringing Gerald over, and in case we need your services again, how do we find you guys? Okay, this is your team name.
We're called Six Idiots.
Oh my god, no.
Because that inspires confidence.
Yes.
Please don't call us six
Of
idiots.
course it
It's
does.
not.
Would you
We'll just
guys
be-
like to spend some time to figure out what your guys' team name is?
No,
Yes.
enter the inn and call for 6 idiots, and we shall be there.
No. We're not called six idiots.
We are known far and wide as for 6 idiots.
That's not.
I shall sing tales of us as for 6 idiots.
Nay.
Aye.
How about the Guild of Six?
Aww. We're gonna end up on a split opinion
How about
eventually.
something which is a bit more subtle, like Moronica or some other play on?
Alright.
Yes,
It's like
actually,
Veronica.
let's do that.
Italica.
Nah, Moronica. I like sub's name.
Moronica.
Veronica.
Sounds like Veronica.
Veronica.
Yes, we are the name of a female.
Veronica.
No.
At least it's not Monica. I mean, who?
Sounds like Andrew's ex-girlfriend's name.
Guess away.
We need to have something that's like, that like stands out. It's like, this is our name, and this
The
is what we stand
Revengers.
for.
Rowdy Free times 2.
Okay, you know what? I'm all up for like the rowdy free.
I still kind of want Veronica.
Moronica's. It's a good one, but I don't know how the rowdy 3 times 2 is gonna. I don't know.
It's a reference.
It's
I
for
mean,
Rowdy
the
3,
ones
but
who-
there's 6 of them. I'm painfully aware.
I mean, why would you want to
We're
do
hiring the
math
Rowdy Free.
Why would we
have
want-
6
why would
people
we
turned up? Don't question it.
Why would
Well,
you
that's-
want to do math in our team names?
The idiot is in charge.
Okay, let's just call it the rowdy 6 and get on with it.
Okay.
Yeah, Rowdy 6.
So R6 for sure.
Yes,
Yes.
R6.
Yes.
Alright, guys. Alright. Hope you guys aren't drunk.
Why not?
Yeah, I question that.
Andrew is not the one answering for the team name.
We are 6.
Oh my god, the abbreviation is RS. We're religious studies.
No, it's R6.
No.
Like the number 6.
The worst subject.
No.
Okay, I like to go with Winslow to collect him the money for the bounty.
Aren't we gonna split this money here first?
Well, who went with Gerald? I went with Gerald.
I was there too.
Who else went with Gerald?
I
I'm
guess
assuming
I was
Darius and Winslow went off to try and claim the Bugbear head bounty.
I also need to meet with someone who could read shit.
Have you actually
I
told
guess.
have you told any of us about?
No, I'm keeping it to myself.
Okay. So who else was with Ander and Gracies?
there. I guess Nisla, so she has nothing better to do.
Right. So was it the 3 of us, and then did Armatrix? Where were you?
I'm just going to the residential area and ask a bunch of stray cats what to do here.
So it was Ander, Nesla, and Gracias. So he will 200 divided by 6.
That's
I,
like
do we
third-
should we split it evenly though?
Oh god.
Yes,
33.
we should.
333 recurring.
We
Oh.
should.
Wait, is this
just-
the money for
just-
the bounty or for the quest?
Hey,
Quest.
don't
Oh,
worry.
okay.
Just like give someone like an extra 2 or something. We can just like use it for whatever.
I'll take the extra 2. Don't worry about it.
6 is
No,
You're already rich.
no. I'm giving the extra 2 to
Welcome back.
Nesla so that she doesn't steal mine.
Thank you.
wait.
So everyone gets 33.
Okay. So
So everyone gets 33 except for Nesla who gets 35.
Yay.
wait. No, they don't.
No?
So are we sharing the money?
Yeah,
Well,
this is
first
the
of all-
money for the
first
quest.
First of all, so it was Ander, Nesla, and Gracies who went with Gerald.
Yes.
I assume Darius and
Winslow went to go
Winslow.
deal with the with their head.
when Ander gets handed the coin pouch and counts it as roughly 200 gold pieces, he will give 33 gold pieces to both Nesla and Gracias, and take 33 pieces out for himself and put them into his coat pocket, and then he will keep hold of the pouch in his left hand with the rest of the money in it.
Holding it out
I
in the
get two
open in a
extra.
town, huh? That's kind of bold.
He's holding it in his hand, but not like straight out in front of him. He's just keeping a hand on it. Sort of somewhat slyly hiding it up his sleeve.
I would like to ask a local know-it-all for directions to certain buildings. I like to run an investigation check in the town, basically.
Well, I'm gonna I'm gonna follow with Hawkswan for Winslow and his going with the head thing first.
Yeah, but we need to know where that is, I guess.
Alright, roll investigation then.
Okay, investigation is +1. 16.
Alright, so from the local
No.
like, you want the you want the sheriff's office or the bounty to go check in the barracks areas because that's where all the tough guys are at.
I would also like to know where a learned man is, someone who can read shit.
Check around where the inns and shops are because a lot of weirdos come over there.
Okay, cool. Winslow, I'll let you lead the way.
Okay, let's go to the barrack then.
Alright.
Eh.
So
Alright.
guys, what are you gonna spend your money on?
Let's approach like a sheriff or something.
Yeah, we like to
All
approach a sheriff or a person in charge.
So you go up to the sheriff's office, you see this slightly portly man that's a dwarf, surprisingly, in this town, and he looks at you guys very suspiciously on Darius and looking at Winslow and not liking the look of him, and so he leans over with one elbow on the table and I was like, "Welcome, strangers, what do you want?"
We're here to
Okay,
turn in
okay.
a bounty.
Yes, cause
A
like
bounty?
okay, so we killed like a pirate person Bugbear thing, and we got his head. So we would like to know if there is a bounty on said head, so we could get it. Because I need money.
We didn't catch his name though, but you can trust us. He's pretty legit.
Do you show the bugbear head?
Yes.
Yes.
The dwarf goes up, looks at it, and then like starts poking on the side, opening one eye, trying to see any distinguishing features, and then he starts going through his files and like starts tossing a whole bunch of papers on it. I was like, this one, no, not this one. This one's got a missing tooth. Oh, this one's blind, so it's not this guy. And then after like about 15 minutes of him throwing papers around, I was like, this guy. This looks about right. This guy is Captain Nathor of the Northern Swamp area. Looks like him. So the bounty on him is 500 gold.
Nice!
Nice!
So give me 1 second while I get the money.
Yo, Winslow, we should just. They didn't even want to keep. We didn't even want to chop him
Fuck
up.
yeah,
We should just
fuck
keep
yeah.
it between us.
No, yeah, you get 250
yeah,
and I get
yeah.
You get half.
Guys,
That sounds like a good deal to me.
That sounds like a good deal. Yeah, that's right.
They were complaining about how much it smelled. I don't think they really appreciate the value. of this
Exactly.
head.
They wanted to throw him overboard. They were
Exactly.
gonna overlook this. They
They were
don't. They don't
gonna
want.
feed it to fish.
They
man.
don't want that money.
They don't. You know what? They don't even need to know about money. In my opinion.
yes, please.
Alright, so for him, afterwards, he walks out and it's like, it's a pity he didn't catch his partner, the hobgoblin, or that would have doubled the bounty, but here you go. Here's
Yeah,
500 gold.
we sort of
Oh,
fed
yeah.
him to fish.
Wait, he
Well,
has
he's out of our hair now, so...
You know, it's the other goblin. It's the other bugbear thing.
Well,
No, it's a hobgoblin named, it's actually a hobgoblin, which I can't read whoever wrote this, so... Well, if you find a hobgoblin that's looking for a bugbear captain named Nathor, you know you found him.
Oh, we didn't see
Okay.
him. Hey, Winslow, could you leave me in here for a second?
wait, what?
I want to talk to the sheriff personally.
Okay, I want my 250 goals first.
Oh yeah. Pay us up.
He already gave you the gold.
Okay, so we got the.
I know how. Okay, so we can add it to our goal count, right? It's officially ours. Okay, yeah,
Yep.
I'll step outside.
Cool, thanks. So, Sheriff, look, I got some pertinent information that you might be interested in.
Oh?
See, I was sketching around through the old captain's drawers, right, and I found this ship log right here. So I was thinking maybe you could, since before you know how about all the captain and stuff, maybe this could be of some use to you in figuring out where to find more captains and all that. And I think this information would be worth quite a pretty penny, wouldn't you say?
Well, if we gave money for every single tip out there, we'd be flat broke, so... I'd appreciate it, but if you dealt it for us, that'd be even better.
What?
So, if we gave money out for every single tip that came our way, that'd probably be a big problem, but... it'd be even better for us if you took care of it yourselves.
Well, do you know someone who can read pirate?
I believe, old Gloria on the other side of the street, she can read pirate code.
Oh, okay. I'll pay him a visit then.
Alright.
So,
Take care
just
now.
between you and me, do you have like a list of bounties that we should watch out for on the sea? You know, any information?
Check the wanted sign over there.
Okay, I'll
And
go
it's
do
behind
that.
you on the side of the wall.
Anything interesting I can see? I'll do an investigation check.
Well, you notice that there is one that's very unusual, where it's kind of like sea monster wanted for causing terror among sailors, and then other ones are just petty criminals with not that high bounties, like 20, 30, one for 100 gold, but he's kind of looks like a very elusive magician.
Okay. In that case, I would like to go out and look for the Gloria person.
All right. So you go on across the street, and you discover that this is a very rundown-looking shack in the middle of the barrack area, and you're not sure if this is an abandoned place or if someone lives there.
I'd like to knock on the shack door without breaking it.
So you knock on the door, and you hear a distinct crack on it that sounds like it's going to break any second now.
Oh fuck.
And it's like, you hear somewhere in the back, I was like,
Nice.
Hold on! That door is priceless! Don't break it!
I'm sure.
And then
Convinced.
you hear the shuffling in the background, and comes out this little old halfling granny that looks surprisingly grizzled for an old lady. But then you also see in her eyes that she's seen adventure, and she looks like she can kick your butt.
Oh, what's a lovely young lass doing in a amazing home such as this?
Oh, you flatter these old bones. What can I help you with?
Oh, I've just got this book, and well, it's in this kind of weird code I'm not really used to. I was wondering if someone as smart as you could help a fellow out like me.
Let's see now. And then she kind of like sticks on her super thick glasses that you swear would probably knock her over, seeing how thick they are. But she holds it on just fine and like starts flipping through the pages. Like, come on. Oh, interesting. So, this is old Nathor here has been all over the places, but up north, where the swamp is, that's where he hid his treasure.
Treasure, you say?
Oh boy.
Or
Of
at
course, that's the only thing that piques your interest.
Oh,
Or at least
well.
what he thinks is treasure. He can't seem to get through to the tree. It keeps telling him to follow a path, but he keeps going back to the beginning. Very interesting. And then she hands it back to you.
Oh, okay. You wouldn't be able to speak Goblin now, would you? Or read Goblin?
No, not me.
Could you point me towards someone who can? Maybe a learned man.
I don't know. I haven't left home often. I hear mostly sea talk, but that's it.
Well, that's all right. You've been a hell of a help. Tell you what, lass.
Wait.
Let me pay you 10 gold. How does that sound?
Oh, thank you. What helps
Don't give
with
her a
this old
fucking
door?
gold.
Here's 10 gold for your services. I very much appreciate your help.
Oh, take care, you fine young man.
You too. Cheers.
Young man.
So nice. So polite.
Okay, wait. So is she just like a sailor person?
Someone who has been adventuring in her past, but you can't tell exactly what kind of occupation he has, but you can tell she's been places and you don't want to mess with her.
Okay, can I ask about the compass I got? Or
Ooh,
is she
yeah.
not the right person for that?
Oh, you could ask her.
Okay, miss, so see, I got my hands on this compass, right, and it doesn't point north, which leads me to believe that it's a little bit special, so I would like to know if you know anything about this.
She looks at it. She looks at it very curiously, turns it around, flips it upside down, turns around in a circle with it to see if it really does not point north. And eventually she hands it back to you, slightly confused, and is like, this is not a south point, east point, or west point compass. Maybe it's a pathfinder, but I've never seen one in real life. Maybe sent to an alchemist to see if it really is magic.
And what's a pathfinder? What's the difference?
A pathfinder does not point to where your heart desires, but helps in pointing your path if you're lost to some place where you can get help.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't point towards like treasure or anything.
Unless treasure is where you go.
Okay, well that's cool.
Okay, I think Darius and Winslow should take a break and let the others take a turn.
Alright, can I go?
Yep.
Alright, so I go to the residential area to ask a bunch of stray cats what's there to do here.
Alright.
Meow, meow.
So
Meow,
you
meow, meow,
cast
meow, meow,
Speak
meow.
with animals on them.
Right, what?
Oh, so you cast Speak with Animal on the cats?
Yes, I do.
Alright. Yeah, there's a lot of fish here. Except there's some weirdo in the north area. No one goes there. Too many people have disappeared. But then there's also a great fishmonger. He brings in the biggest fish. He also gives us crabs.
Nice.
And that's basically
Thank
what
you,
you gather.
meow. Thank you, meow, meow,
Welcome.
meow, meow, meow.
And then the cat, like, as you go to leave, she walks between your legs and starts purring.
Aww, that's cute. Right then.
Alright, so...
With this newfound information, I go back to the plaza.
Alright, Nesla, what do you do?
I'm just sitting on this bridge, waiting for the other two, so I can follow them around.
Alright. So while you're on that bridge, some guy walks up to you like, "Hey there, sweet cheeks. What you doing in a place like this?"
You're being hit on.
If she didn't notice already.
Nesla casts Gust to try and push the guy off of the bridge because she's freaking out.
Sure, you're gonna kill someone.
Well, this
Yeah,
is a
just
wide bridge, and he's caught
pushes
unaware,
her.
so he kind of falls over backwards, looks over the bridge, is like, "I didn't feel any wind here. Hey, you blew me off my feet. How would you like to have a drink with me?"
Do it!
That's so
He's
corny.
persistent.
That's so corny.
I don't really know what to do here.
She's smitten.
No, she has zero experience in this type of thing and is freaking out a little bit
Go get
because
a drink with the fucker.
Mug him.
she'd rather kick him in the balls and run away.
Mug
Do
him.
that. Do that. Kick him
Do
in the
that.
balls.
She kicks him and then tries to get to the other people because she doesn't like people.
Don't leave my mermaid! I love you, man!
Oh my god, he's drunk!
And so, well, Grassies and Ander, you find Nesla running at you in complete fear of this drunk guy that has collapsed behind her.
Hey Nesla.
Did we bother to find out where the other guys were going?
Nope.
No.
Maybe we should find them. Didn't they say something about, getting a bounty or something?
You said no such thing.
I mean, he did kind of want that. They did kind of want the head of the Bugbear, so I kind of assume that's what they wanted to do.
Okay.
That's a surprise. It's a trophy.
Darius, if they ask, you say there wasn't actually a bounty on his head.
And we threw him away.
Anyways,
Perhaps it's best we wait here until everyone else comes back then.
I mean, I suppose. I mean, is there anything you guys want to do other than just hang out?
Well, I want to hand out the money evenly before anything else.
Right.
Yes, give me my share.
You're not back yet.
I am.
Would you like to go to a fishmonger to buy fish?
Well, I mean, why not?
Alright, so you go to the guy that sells the biggest fish, and you see a fish that's head is about the same size as your entire size.
Oh boy.
Wow.
That's
And I was like,
Let's
"Hey,
buy it,
welcome! Welcome to my fish mart of Joe's Fish. We got the biggest fish out here, and no one else can compete. So what you be having, boy?
Well, I'll be having that giant one where the head is as big as my side.
Alright, that'd be 1 gold for the fish. You sure you can eat this whole thing, young man?
No, I have a team.
One gold is a lot of money.
That's like
Yeah.
one goat.
It's like a damn goat, man.
Then how did those
Well,
guys
at
get
least-
so much?
What am I gonna do without my goats?
I could buy 260 goats right now.
I know, right?
Now, if only you're a ranger and you can command those goats.
Oh.
Right, but I've
Wasted
discounted the
gosh.
gold already.
Alright, and he gives you the big fish. That's pretty big. And then you just walk in there holding this fish, and it's like, oh, let's roll strength check to see if you can actually make it back to everyone with that fish.
Oh jeez. Can I also call for anyone to help me?
Summon the cats.
Oh
So
yes,
the cats.
no wait, the cats will eat it.
Some of them not to.
Some of
Look,
the
I'll just do a
seagulls.
strength check, god damn it. Alright, do 20 plus 2. Oh fuck.
Oh, that's a shame.
Well, it's a low strength check anyway, so you managed to precariously walk over that bridge, and the wind keeps battering you left and right, but thankfully, no one out there was out there to mug you, so you managed to get across that bridge with a slightly dirty fish, but it's still with you.
Yeah. We can clean it later.
That's how
Okay.
you're supposed to eat fish.
I would like to go find the learned man who can read Goblin.
Oh.
Alright, so you asked, so how would you like to go find a learned man?
Did they say he was in the marketplace or in the residential area?
He said that check it in. I forgot who I said this to, but go check in inns and shops because there's bound to be some weirdo who knows Goblin.
Oh yeah, it was said to me. Okay, I ask around. Wait, I ask the inn. I go into an inn and ask an innkeeper if they know anyone who can read Goblin.
Well, some people look at you kind of weirdly, and they direct you to this one place that has a bunch of books that's very dusty, but there's like books stuck out on the mirror all over the place, and it says Travis's bookshop.
I like to go there.
Alright, so you enter into that shop and it is covered in books. Books of all type of sizes, different labels, different languages. You can only read some of them. Other ones, you swear they say one thing, but the next time you look at it, it says a different thing.
Are there any spell books? Ooh, I cast Detect Magic.
There is some magic in the shop, but it might take a little time to discover which ones are actually magic books and which ones aren't, because there's a lot of books.
Oh, So there are magic books in the shop, or there's some kind of magic in the shop. I ask for the shopkeeper.
Well, you're gonna have to look for the shopkeeper, because when you call out for him, it was like, you hear the shuffle like in this one corner, but you can't be quite sure if it's actually him or her or just some random thing that's in there that's about to eat you.
Okay, so what I know is that there's a shuffling. There's magic in the shop. I can't find there's a mimic somewhere. I guarantee it. Okay, I call out for Winslow outside the shop.
What's up?
I think there's a mimic in here.
Okay, I'm coming.
Tough shit.
Where you want?
I need help finding the shopkeeper.
Okay.
Also,
You
don't
should
touch
have called
anything.
for me, I have perception.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so is
perception.
it investigation or perception or what?
If you're looking for the shopkeeper, that's investigation. For perception, it'd be for seeing what you can see in there.
Okay,
I'm
I like to
doing
do
that.
an investigation check.
I'm doing perception check.
Alright.
19 and 12.
Alright, so for you you kind of look around, you see that there's a desk in the back with steaming coffee out, so you know someone's been in there recently. For Winslow, you are trying to see exactly what's that shuffling in there, and you notice that it's a little person flailing around in the back.
Oh boy. What do I do with that information?
Tell me.
There's like a little person, I guess.
I
shuffling in the
go
back.
I go and talk to. I ask the little person, where's the shopkeeper?
That's me! That's me! Help me out of this!
Okay.
Winslow,
What do we
use
do?
your massive beef muscles to get to save him.
So what? Strength check?
Yeah,
120
strength check.
plus 2. Oh boy. Wait, give me a sec. 19.
You help clear those books out, no problem. And out you see this little little halfling with a huge beard, bald head, somewhat thick glasses, but not as thick as the old lady that you just seen. And I was like, thanks! Now what can I help you with? I'm Travis, by the way!
Boy. Hi.
Hey, I
Hi,
sent
Chris.
some magic. Do you have any magic books in here?
Not magic like you're thinking. They've been enchanted by other things so they can do weird stuff.
Oh, that's a disappointment. I have this letter in Goblin. Can you read it for me?
He goes and looks at it, and for surprisingly, he reads out the exact same letter that Ander found out, except at the bottom of it, written in Goblin, says "fuck you."
Fuck you too.
Dude, what?
Okay.
But why?
Because fuck you.
But
It was
Yeah.
so
Basically-
helpful.
why?
I like
So
to
violent.
pay him. I like to pay him 2 gold.
Now that
Oh,
you're
why?
really sending this shit left and right.
Damn right. I appreciate people who help me. Okay.
So basically, the letter says, beware of any incoming ships with an elderly human. Marvin is to not head back to the city of Atek. Kill those he has guarding him, then take him back with you. The other tribes have their assignments. Do not fail me anymore. Nathor. I expect word within a month. Captain Velak. And then underneath that, written in different lettering, says, fuck you, Captain. I'm my own man now.
Oh, I think that's the hobgoblin or something.
Maybe. You don't know who he is.
Well, I'm taking some assumptions. Okay, I'd like to take Winslow and go back to the group to collect my
Alright.
payment.
So Willow, what you missed was that Amatrix got a giant fish, and
I have a fish.
and then Winslow and Darius ended up going into a shop to translate the letter that they got, and it
Okay.
was the same letter, almost the exact same letter as the one that Ander had translated, except with a few modifications to it. That is like ship Marvin, and at the bottom the Bugbear captain wrote down "F you, I'm my own man now."
Okay.
So before Darius and Winslow make their way back and as Amatrix arrives, Anders just gonna go, why do I smell fish, disappointment, and regret?
Oh my god. Why are
There's
you
a-
so fucking...
I got
There's
a fish.
Looks like Amatrix caught a fish.
I
or-
did.
Bought one.
Oh,
Why?
Amatrix is here?
Why did you want to
Yeah,
get a fish that big?
because we
Gone
could all
raw.
eat it.
You're gonna eat that whole thing?
No, we are.
Okay. I mean, I trust in your cooking skills, but that's a big fish.
Trust me, I'll do my best.
Okay. By the way, have you seen Darius and Winslow? I think I saw them, like, going towards wherever they left, so...
I reappear inconspicuously.
Oh, there you are.
Very
Let's-
inconspicuous if you say so.
Hey
let's
guys.
Oh,
Hey,
God,
So did you get
this
paid?
guy.
Yeah, we did. Did you end up, you know,
Oh,
where'd
I
that
just went.
bugbear
I
head
just
go?
went to the sheriff's office because I found this book in the captain's cabin, and it was a ship logs, and it turns out that the captain hid his treasure in some kind of tree to the north in the swamp, in some weird maze thing.
Okay.
So I think if there was some treasure, we could probably go there.
What about the bugbear head? Did you
Oh,
just...
that was trash. We threw it away.
Can I make a check to see if I believe him?
I'll make a persuasion check.
Willow, make a
That'd be a
perception
deception,
check,
Atlas.
and then
Alright.
Atlas or Darius, you make a deception check.
Insight. It's insight.
Insight?
Sorry.
Should I roll insight instead, or...?
Yeah, roll insight instead.
You only want that so she rolls lower. Go with whatever Purple said.
Oh, she
No.
said, she said
She said
perception,
She was
so...
confused.
So if she rolled perception, just go with it.
I said for grasses, roll perception, and then for Darius, roll deception.
Oh yeah, because I mean, actually, 250 gold's a substantial amount.
Yeah. Hey, Darius, you're kind of
We'll be
clinking
good for
around
a
there.
while.
I think Winslow, and you might be, you know, not telling the complete truth. Have anything to share?
I sold the information to some adventurers in the inn that we just went to.
Care to share?
Then why don't we get a share of this?
Yeah.
Sure.
And I will share.
I'll give you each 10 gold.
I think you have a little bit more than that much.
I don't
But why?
think
It's
you know
his
how much
money.
I
Don't ask him about it.
I don't.
So
I mean, I
maybe
didn't
if
get
you
that much-
wanted,
Yeah.
maybe if you wanted the money, you should have come with us. But you know, you didn't care, so too bad.
So
You're blowing
we
this
were-
for us. Okay.
fulfilling our.
We were
You have to
collecting the money
you
from
have
the
to
job.
Persuade me to give you more than 10 gold each.
You want us to persuade you?
Yeah.
Amatrix gives him a pouting look of disapproval.
I don't remember shit. Maybe you should have believed in me if, like, you wanted money, but you didn't.
Didn't complain about the smelly head, huh?
It's like, this is
We
like,
could
I
have given him a
wanted-
live specimen. He could have had information for the sheriff.
It's like you wanted to throw him overboard, but now you're
Mm.
coming crawling back when you learned that he was expensive. So
That's
you know,
right. He was
fuck
worth
you.
something.
You're fucking.
No,
off.
it's because
I
I don't like fucking heads chopped off.
I thought we were friends, Winslow.
I demand a persuasion.
Look,
check.
look, we were friends, and then you were like, no, let's throw him overboard, because obviously the fact that you care about his health isn't important, which, you know, hurt me and hurt my feelings, so, you know, if you wanted money, maybe you should have come with me and behaved like a friend, so, no, I'm sorry, I'm keeping that fucking money.
Oh, so you did get.
No, he got 50. He got 50. He got 50 gold because that was prior to. I got like 70 gold, so I'm willing to share 10 golds of each of you.
Look,
which
I feel like we should all be very open with each other before I start prying into your minds.
Okay, well, I'm going to say that, you know what,
Do
would
it.
be a breach of privacy, and you cannot call yourself
feel
good
as a-
after doing that,
I
and
feel.
if you really
I feel
feel
as a party.
Let him
I
I
speak.
feel as a party, we should be sharing what we have earned, and I will willingly give you your share of what we got.
Well, okay.
If you feel that you are righteous in keeping hold of the money for the bounty, so be it. At least tell us.
we feel.
Well, I got
the
money
amount-
for
Okay,
it.
tell you what, I'll be straight with you. We got quite a bit of money between us for the bounty, but to be fair, you guys didn't want anything to do with the captain, and it was our idea to at least take him back to self for the bounty. So I think it's our right to keep the majority of the money. Me giving you guys 10 gold each is a nicety.
A nicety.
Nicety.
It's me being
You
nice to
don't
you guys.
deserve it.
I have to
You do
prepare your
realise-
If that is
persuasion
how you
check.
guys feel, if that is
Share
how
the
you guys
gold
feel
like I'm
this
sharing
group
this
should
fish.
work, then what are we to argue?
Do you all agree
Fair.
that 10 gold's enough for you? Or are y'all just
Sure.
greedy?
Are you gonna fight for it? You wanna fight for it? Is
Let's
that what
not,
it is?
let's
Is
not
that what
fight
it's
amongst
gonna-
each other. Let's not
I-
fight for the gold.
Druids don't need gold,
I-
I'm fine with it.
I just don't think this is very fair, but be like that.
You wanted to throw him overboard! You wanted to
Uh,
throw him overboard! Don't come crawling back because you want money you wanted to throw away!
Well, I did kind of help stop him from jumping overboard with you. If you
And
remember.
I put him to sleep. And Winslow cut off his head. And we all set the ship on fire. Well, okay, he set the ship on fire. But, it's not about what we all contributed. It's about who
It's
deserves
about your
what.
decisions.
It's about the decisions you made.
I'm
Really?
fine with
Decided
10
you
gold. Just
didn't
give me
want
my
this
money.
and you didn't care about this, so if you don't care about it, don't go hustling us for it.
I'm fine with 10 gold. Just give me my fucking money.
Okay, I'm giving Amatrix his rightfully earned 10 gold.
I deserve more, you fuck.
You were... as soon as you get paid, suddenly you want more. Okay,
Is that
I
how
see
it's
that.
gonna fucking be?
Okay, Ander, may I have my payment for the mission that we all equally completed, and so I can give you 10 gold back as well.
How about you just give
We'll
him?
wait for you to finish handing out the money to the rest.
Okay, I give
So
Ander
count out the
10
rest of your
gold.
pay.
I give Nesla 10 gold. And I begrudgingly give Grassies 10 gold.
Begrudgingly.
And since it's coming out of my pocket, not Winslow's, I think that's good. So I would like to be paid now, please.
Once being paid, Ander will then pull out the coin pouch which he was still holding in his left hand and count out 33 gold and hand it over to Darius, Winslow, and of course
Okay, Amatrix.
Amatrix.
Cool.
Wow,
that we are
couldn't
all
even
happy
remember
with
my
our payments.
name.
What we're going to do with this information of a treasure in the swamps?
Get the treasure.
I shared with you very important information about a treasure in a swamp. What are we going to do about it?
How far away is the swamp?
Well,
I don't know. It's just north of the swamp.
let's go. Let's go
Maybe
to the
ask-
swamp
maybe
and
we
get
should
the
ask
treasure.
Sailor. Also, are we getting any money from the cannon we got? Did any of you guys try to sell that?
I mean, who knows?
I
It was shoddily made. I doubt you'd get much more than scrap materials from it.
mean, the cannonballs
If that.
seemed pretty okay, maybe, but you'd probably have to go try and find Gerald or whatever.
Yeah, why was Gerald?
Let's find
important
Gerald.
Anyway?
He's the guy he's like the party, or not really party, he's the escort.
You know,
Yeah,
he's
the
you
one
know,
that no one wants to go on an escort mission. That no one wants to go on an escort mission with, but it's kind of required to 100% the game.
Yes.
or you know, the guy that gave us this opportunity to, you know, get us
Earn
this
some
money that we
Yeah,
all kind
that
of
too.
needed.
But that's besides the point.
Right. Why don't we go speak to the captain, ask him about the swamps, and then ask Gerald what he wants to do next.
Alright, so you guys make your way back to the docks.
Yes.
We're kind of at the docks.
And so this concludes this session of 6 Idiots, 1 Dice. You have successfully managed to make it over to the port town of Marlentine, and you have managed to obtain quite a lot of money and some very interesting information. So where would our ragtag bunch of heroes lead to now? Only time will tell.